Hello everyone. How is everyone today? Welcome back to your English class, okay? Now, today again we will be learning about the magic spell, okay? Our topic for today is change in characters' feelings and motivations, okay? Now, what are character feelings? So we already know what are character feelings, okay? The way you feel, for example, happy, silly, angry, worried, excited, sad, joyful, peaceful, okay? These are known as our feelings, right? I'm sure you have all experienced them at least maybe sometime, okay? I wonder if you're happy or sad today. Okay? Are you happy or sad? I know you guys are always happy, okay? So this is known as our feelings. So we will be discussing about how the character feels, okay, through the entire lesson. And we will also be talking about motivation. Now, what do I mean by the word motivation, okay? So over here, character motivation is the driving force behind why the character does what he or she does, okay? So it is the driving force behind why a person does what he does. For example, if you look at Tom and Jerry over here, we all know who is Tom and Jerry, right? Why do you think Tom always likes to chase Jerry or likes to trouble Jerry? Why? Okay, so when you get that answer, okay, the why answer, that is known as your motivation. And as for Tom and Jerry, I think Tom is always jealous of Jerry, okay? He and it's more like in a more very playful manner, right? He doesn't exactly cause Jerry any harm, but he just loves to play with Jerry, okay? So what he does is just because he likes to play, and of course sometimes he does get jealous of Jerry and he tries to harm Jerry, right? So, and what does the main character want more than anything else? So here we know that Tom, he just wants to harm Jerry, okay, or to irritate Jerry, to trouble Jerry, and that is why he does what he does, okay? And that is known as your motivation. So let's go to the magic spell, okay, where we will be discussing the behavior, okay, and the feelings of Amu and Anup, okay? Now if we look at this first slide, the event, okay, we have before. That means what happened before the event, what happened after the event, and why did the event take place, or how did it take place, okay? So over here, the first event is Amu and Anup's father met with an accident. So before he met with an accident, what were the feelings of Amu and Anup? Now we know that they were very, very angry with their father, okay, because he was not willing to sell his lucky car. We know that they were embarrassed, okay, because everybody in school made fun of them. So I write over here, okay, they were angry with their father for not selling the car. Now after the father met with an accident, now if you remember, they cast a magic spell on the car, isn't it? So once they have already done this, how do you think they felt? They felt that the reason the father met with his accident was their fault. They started feeling very guilty, and when they went to meet him in the hospital, they were very happy and relieved to see that he was doing well, and it was not because of them. He did not meet with any accident, but instead he tripped down the office stairs, okay? So over here, after, we know that they were very happy and relieved. Now how did it's because he tripped on the stairs in his office, okay, and he fell down, okay? So our second event is Amu and Anup, okay, said they would push the car. This is after they have buried the bone and they have said the magic spell, okay? Now before this event, okay, so before they said that they would push the car, what happened? So if you remember clearly, they were fed up of the car, so they decided to use magic to make the car bad, okay, or to make the car spoiled. and they took the help of Jennifer because Jennifer used to read a lot of books about Egypt, and they felt that she knows a lot about Egyptian magic spells, and so they took her help to cast a spell on the car. Okay, now when they when they wanted to push the car, okay, and the dad said no, so this was after. Okay, so they were not happy when the father did not allow them to push the car. So they offered to push the car, but daddy said, no, it's all right, we're already getting late. And he bundled them into the auto and he took them to school. Now, why did they offer to push the car? Do you think they really were interested in pushing the car? No, right? They knew that the car would not start. They were 100% sure that the magic spell would work, and so they were just pretending that they wanted to push the car and they wanted to go to school in the old car so that their father would not suspect that they were up to mischief. Okay, so they knew that the car would not start, and that's why they offered to push the car. Now our next event, Ammo met Jennifer in the school during recess. Now before this, what happens? Okay, so before this, we know that they wanted to get rid of the car, and that is why they met Jennifer during the recess. Okay, now we know that, okay, they were sad when the spell did not work. Okay, after everything happened, they were very sad that the spell did not work and the car was still there. And why did they go to her? Why? They went to her because they believed that she knew how to cast magic spells. Okay, they went to her because they knew that she read a lot of books about Egypt, and they believed, okay, especially Ammu, that Jennifer knew how to cast magic spells on the car. Now Ammu went back to the garage and started digging. This is the last part, okay, after the whole plan fails and Jennifer laughs at them. Okay, so after he started digging, okay, so they felt foolish. Okay, so if you notice over here, they felt foolish for believing Jennifer. So as soon as they went back home, do you remember, they called Jennifer and they tell her that the father met with an accident and that the spell did not work, and she tells them like, oh, you silly guys, did you really believe me? Jennifer in believing her. Then they felt confused. Okay, after they started digging, okay, they felt confused when they did not find the bone. Okay, they felt confused as to where did the bone go. They felt like the magic did not work. But now when the bone was suddenly not there, they thought that, oh, maybe it really did work, and our car is really a very lucky car, and it's a lucky car because daddy could have got very hurt if he may. Okay, so they felt very confused. Now why okay did they start digging? Okay, so they were angry, okay, that Jennifer had tricked them, and they wanted to throw away the bone, and they wanted to forget the whole episode of asking Jennifer for her help. Clear? They just wanted to forget it. They felt embarrassed. They felt foolish that they had believed Jennifer and they had believed about magic. Clear? So this is your making connections. Okay, we're making connections, and also, okay, we're talking about the characters' feelings and motivations. So I hope you understood this. Did you understand this? Yes, I'm sure you did. Okay, so that's all for today. In case you have any doubts, please feel free to call me and I will be ready to answer your questions. So have a fantastic day. Bye bye.